I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full crazy.
What's up, man? You good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my,
Hey, did you hear the latest buzz about Justin Bieber and Diddy? It's a wild one. So, Diddy casually mentioned that he used to playfully wrestle 15-year-old Bieber, dangling Lambos and mansions in front of him. Sounds like every kid's dream, right? But now, Bieber's calling Diddy out, and it's getting ugly. Apparently, there's more to the story than just some innocent roughhousing between friends. I've got all the juicy details, so grab a snack and get comfy. You won't want to miss a single crumb of this drama fest. You know that super famous and rich guy Diddy? Well, I saw this crazy video where he shows Justin, who was just a kid back then, his awesome Lamborghini. Diddy tells Justin that when he turns 16, he can drive that cool Lambo whenever he's in LA. Can you believe that? I wish someone had promised me a sweet ride like that when I was 16. Must be nice being rich and famous.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this gonna be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but come get the front shot of this.
Man.
Head that out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come down there, you gotta, wear your seatbelt.
I mean, I'm 15. You can ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Now that.
Then Diddy says something kind of weird. Justin's gonna hang with him for 2 whole days, but he won't spill what crazy stuff they'll be up to. He calls it a 15-year-old's dream. Yikes, that sounds suspect if you ask me. Why keep it all hush-hush like that? Even weirder, Diddy puts Usher, who's not even Justin's actual guardian, in charge during those 48 hours. I guess because Usher used to be Diddy's protege back when he was a teen too? Still, pretty shady if you ask me. I'd want some answers before I allowed that if that were my child.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So, and we gonna go full crazy.
One of Justin's friends said he's not sure if Diddy actually did anything wrong to Justin, but if Diddy did cross a line, Justin won't stay quiet about it. And boy, did Justin spill the tea on Diddy. The reason everyone is so worried about Justin's past with Diddy is because Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie, has accused him of abusing her. And now other people are saying Diddy may have assaulted them or trafficked them too. Those are super serious accusations. Hollywood has lots of dark secrets. Now that some are finally coming out, it's getting really messy. Did Diddy really traumatize Justin Bieber and get him hooked on drugs years ago? And did Justin already expose Diddy for this? Uh-oh, looks like Diddy's in deep trouble now. It seems Diddy's federal case is about to get even worse. More and more evidence is popping up that shows Diddy may have hurt a lot more people than we first thought. But DJ Vlad is confident he will make his way out very soon as he sits on millions of dollars. Are you kidding me?
I mean, at the end of the day, he hasn't been charged with anything. I mean, the raids make it look a certain type of way. And of course, there's going to be the social media pylon like you always have. But until he's actually charged and we see what he's in for, it's really a waiting game. And unlike an R. Kelly or a Keefe D, Diddy's sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars. He's going to have the absolute best defense. He's going to be able to protect himself. If there's a bail, he's going to be able to make bail. He's going to be able to put a bond, etc. So it's going to be a very different situation with Diddy.
I don't know all the details, but this sure looks bad for Diddy. I hate to break it to you. The list of his alleged victims could be really long from what I'm hearing. This whole situation is crazy and disturbing if the rumors are true about what he did to Justin and others. You all remember a couple weeks ago when the feds raided Diddy's house? We thought they might find some bad stuff on him, but we did not expect them to find video evidence allegedly showing Diddy took advantage of Justin Bieber when Justin was just starting out in the music industry. Ooh, the tea is hot. Fans are now connecting the dots. A lot of people think this alleged experience with Diddy is why Justin often seems so sad and down. When he first became famous as a kid, Justin was a happy, bright young guy. But it didn't take long for him to lose that spark. He started getting into all kinds of trouble as a teenager. Justin did so many problematic things that there were actually petitions trying to get the government to deport him back to Canada. Well, duh, it was pretty obvious from the jump. From the look of things, Justin may have been going through some really messed up, traumatic stuff back then that made him act out like that. We all know child stars frequently struggle with mental health issues and substance abuse because of the intense pressures the entertainment industry can put on young people. Perhaps Justin's downward spiral was triggered by whatever allegedly went down between him and Diddy. Ain't that the truth? Personally, I feel terrible for Justin if this is true. To have somebody powerful like Diddy potentially manipulate and exploit you at such a vulnerable age? But for Justin Bieber, things were even worse because other powerful people in the music industry allegedly took advantage of him too. Justin first got discovered after his mom posted videos of him singing on YouTube because she thought he was really talented. Some of those videos went viral and caught the attention of a Hollywood music executive named Scooter Braun. Scooter immediately wanted to sign Justin. He convinced Justin's mom to let him fly Justin to Atlanta to record some demo tapes. Justin was so good that Scooter reached out to the singer Usher, who then became Justin's mentor. Not long after, Usher introduced Justin to his own mentor, Diddy, and that's when things seemingly started going downhill for the young star. Over the years, people have criticized Usher for linking Justin up with Diddy, since there are allegations that Diddy did bad things to Usher when he was around Justin's age. To this day, we still don't know exactly what happened with Diddy and Justin during those 2 days because neither of them has revealed the details. Yet. Taking advantage of an innocent child star like that would be absolutely sickening. At this point, fans started bashing Usher, accusing him of basically selling Justin to Diddy and not protecting Justin enough, even though Usher probably knew how shady Diddy could be. You see, Usher himself had lived with Diddy for a year when Usher was around 13 or 14 years old, and there were rumors that Usher may have experienced some inappropriate stuff from Diddy back then. Usher even hinted at this in an interview with Howard Stern, saying he saw curious things when living in Diddy's house as a kid. Howard Stern asked Usher if Puffy's place was just filled with chicks and non-stop orgies. He responded with, "Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things, but I don't know if I could really understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild." Well, seems like Usher is pleading the fifth.
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
Nah, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
There's also this weird video where Diddy claims he used to sleep in the same bed with Usher when Usher was only 10 years old, and that they would wrestle together over Frosted Flakes cereal. Uh-oh, we've got a situation brewing over here now.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
what the fuck did Puff just say?
I don't know about you, but as a young adult, sharing a bed and wrestling with a 10-year-old kid over cereal seems really inappropriate and suspicious to me. That's just not normal behavior at all. You'd think Usher would try to protect Justin, right? Well, no. After spending those 48 hours with Diddy, fans noticed Justin started acting strange and seemed uncomfortable around Diddy. In one video, when Diddy asks, "What's up, man, you good?" Justin just mumbles, "I'm good," and looks really out of it. Diddy even comments, "You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to." Oof, now that's gonna leave a mark for sure. There's also a video from one of Diddy's parties showing Justin doing inappropriate things with football player Odell Beckham Jr. while Diddy watched. Oh, and don't get me started on that weird video of Diddy patting Justin down, like checking if he was wearing a wire or recording device. That was just bizarre behavior. Straight up, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. Justin has opened up about his past struggles with addiction, saying, "There was a time I was sipping lean, popping pills, doing Molly, shrooms, everything. It was just an escape for me." He talked about how difficult it was to beat those addictions, saying, "It got really scary. I basically said to myself, if you're real, God, get me through stopping these pills and I'll do the rest." Hearing about the possible role Diddy played in getting a young Justin hooked on drugs is just heartbreaking to me. No lie, I'm keeping it real with you right here. No kid should ever have to go through trauma like that in the entertainment industry. The long-term damage it can cause is devastating. Addiction, mental health issues, developmental issues, you name it. If even part of these Diddy allegations are true, he deserves to face serious consequences. This whole situation is such a mess. One fan said, "This one really hurts. Justin Bieber was just a young, innocent boy, and his own mother basically threw him to the wolves who chewed him up and spit him out. I don't know exactly what happened, but I trust that Puff Daddy did evil things to this poor child. Justin was a very sweet, talented kid, but Diddy groomed him the same sick way R. Kelly groomed all those children. Diddy is an evil person." And remember, Diddy was even Usher's legal guardian at one point. Then Justin, barely 15 years old, had to spend 48 hours alone with Diddy doing who knows what. The location and activities were never disclosed, but we can imagine what possibly happened. Diddy's not beating those allegations. Man, what an unsettling rabbit hole we went down. If even half of these Diddy allegations about Justin Bieber are true, that's some seriously messed up stuff. Let us know if you think Justin will reveal more details about Diddy in the comments section below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest hot takes.